What's going on, everyone? How y'all doing this morning? This is Lonnie Hill with Lonnie Hills Flatline Fitness. This is where we burn calories, we flatline fat, and we strengthen our hearts on a daily basis. I apologize for my voice. I don't know what's going on. I may have to go get that checked out because I get a little hoarse for some reason, probably from all the yelling and stuff like that. But I'm thinking my voice should be used to it by now, my voice box. But anyways, this is where we burn calories, flatline fat, and we strengthen our hearts on a daily basis through diet and exercise. We also learn nutritional facts so that we can sustain a long, healthy lifestyle and also learn and understand how the body functions. So today, we're going to talk about muscles as movers. And this topic would be good for myself because I am a personal trainer. It's good for anyone, but if you're a personal trainer or someone that's in the gym quite often, you know, this topic will be pretty good. So we're going to talk about muscles as movers. Muscles provide the human body with a variety of functions. We already know that allow the manipulation of the forces that's placed on the body. And they also produce and slow down movement. These muscle function categories as agonists, synergists, antagonists, and stabilizers. We're going to talk about what those muscles are and the functions that they provide within the muscle system, the muscular system, and how they work together. Because as you guys know, everything about the body works together like a kinetic chain. So that's just what it is. So let's talk about the agonist muscles. The agonist muscles are your prime movers muscles. In other words, they are the muscles that are responsible for that particular movement and whatever it is that you're gonna, whatever movement or exercise that you're doing. And I'm gonna go through these things, you know, and then I'm gonna give you an example of what it is when I say agonist muscle or synergist and so forth and so forth. So boom. Now we got your synergist. Your synergist muscles is what assist the agonist muscle in the movement. So it's the assistant of the prime mover. Your agonist is your prime mover. Your synergist is what assists that in the movement. Okay, then we got your stabilizers. Your stabilizers is what stabilizes the body, whereas the prime movers and the synergists produce the movement. So the stabilizers, I mean, the word speaks for itself. It kind of holds things in place, stabilizes the body so that the prime mover and the synergist can do what they need to do to make the movement happen. Okay, now let's talk about the antagonist. Antagonist muscle is the muscle that creates the movement opposite of the prime mover. Okay. A quick example of that would be, for example, your biceps and triceps. When I go like this, when I flex my biceps, contract my biceps, my triceps relax. So that's just, you know, a small, you know, example of what I mean by antagonist. Okay, so let's talk about what these muscles are. We're gonna talk about a bench press. We're gonna use the bench press for the example and use that for illustrations, things like that, so that you guys can better understand what it is, what I'm saying. And I'm sure a lot of you personal trainers and things like that know exactly what I'm talking about. And for those of you who don't, hey, we all learning together. So, your agonist as a prime mover in the chest movement. In the bench press, your prime mover in this movement would be your pectoralis major, which is your pecs. Boom, 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 boom. Your pecs. Boom, boom, boom. I like that. But your pecs. Okay. That's your prime mover. That's what creates the movement of this right here. Boom. As you see, that boom. Goes like this. That's when you're on your back, you're doing that bench press. Okay. Now, your synergists. Again, those are the muscles that assist the prime mover in this movement right here, which would be your anterior delts and your triceps. Now your anterior delts sit right up in here. Boom. There's your anterior delts right up in here. And then obviously your triceps. That's what helps that movement be possible. Boom. Boom. All that. You see it. So when I go like this, you can see that. Boom. You can see it. Then if I come here on the side, you see my triceps. Boom. You see them working. Boom. So that's what assists the agonist in its movement. Now we get talking about your stabilizers. I told you is what stabilizes the shoulder so that your pec and your synergist, your anterior delts and your triceps can perform that movement. In this particular movement, it will be your rotator cuffs. Okay? Now, the thing about the rotator cuffs is the rotator cuffs is a group of 4 muscles that come together as tendons to form the cuff. Okay? So, and that sits deep down up in there. Boom. So what that does, like I said, it holds everything in place. You know, as a stabilizer, you know, so that this movement can happen and while it's happening. Okay? Now, let's talk about your antagonist. The muscle that I told you that does the opposite of your anterior delts, your pecs, and your triceps in the bench press. Boom. Which would be your posterior delts. What is post? In the back. Boom. So your posterior delts are right here. They line up and up in here. Boom. Those are your posterior delts. Those are the muscles that are relaxing as these muscles are contracting. So that's how your muscles work to assist each other in creating movement throughout workout, in a workout, or just everyday movement, whatever it is that you're doing. So know that whatever you're doing, whenever you do this, playing around, or move this arm, or kick that leg out, or whatever, you have an agonist, synergist, stabilizer, and antagonist muscle all working together so that your body can create these movements. And remember, like I've told you guys, in the musculoskeletal system, which this is also part of that, this is part 3 of that. That's right, I forgot to say that. This is part 3 of that. You know, you got your central nervous system, you got your peripheral system, right? You got your skeletal system, and now we're on the muscular system, musculoskeletal system. Okay, boom, this is how it works. Your central nervous system, what is that? Your brain, your spinal cord, right? That is the communication, that is the communicator, the control system of the entire body. Okay? The brain and the spine. The brain is telling the body everything to do, right? And it's communicating through the spine, right? Boom, not exactly, but the peripheral system is the nerves that's connected to the spine that gets that communication network out to the body that's telling your fingers to do this. Boom, boom, boom. Your skeletal system is the framework of the body, which holds the body up. Okay? That's your bones and things like that. That's what your muscles and stuff are connected to. That's what helps you walk. That's what helps you that's what helps you stand up. That's what gives you your body structure. Okay? In a sense. Boom. Now, your muscles. Your muscles is what creates movement. Okay? Muscles is what create movements. Without your muscles, you wouldn't be able to move. That's just what it is. And it all starts right here with the central nervous system, the brain, and the spinal cord. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, now we're in here talking about the muscles and movers and what they do and how they work. So, I appreciate y'all showing up. This is Lonnie Hills Flatline Fitness. I hope this information was informative for you. I hope it helped you out for you personal trainers that's learning. Well, we're always learning. That's one thing about the game in fitness and health. It's always a learning process. If you're a person who think you know it all, I'm sorry, you know nothing then. You know what I'm saying? You may be well versed in what you do, but one thing about this game here is you're always learning. So that's just what it is. I appreciate y'all showing up, showing all the love and support to Lonnie Hills Flatline Fitness, giving it up day in and day out. Please tell me what you think about this information, these videos that I'm posting on a daily basis. Give me your feedback. If you felt like it was informative, if you felt like you learned something, you know, if not, you know, I appreciate you showing up. Appreciate you checking me out. Please like, most definitely share these videos. I really appreciate it if you share these videos to get it out to more people. So take care. Like I said, keep God first in everything you do. family second, follow your dreams, and don't stop at nothing. Go hard or go home. But the thing about these workouts is you can do them at home. So I had to get myself in the shower because we just got done working out, getting it in, going hard, grinding. You know, boom, I might give me some Claritin or something. See what's going on in my throat. But whatever, yeah. So that's just what it is. Take care. God bless. Boom. Holla at your boy. Catch me on Facebook on the Lonnie Hill Flatline. Catch me on YouTube on the Flatline Fitness, on the Lonnie Hills Flatline Fitness. And catch me on Instagram on the Flatline Fitness one. Stay good, stay blessed, have fun, enjoy, love, live life.